Hey everyone, this is Jassel from Geek Public Radio bringing you your criminal fix. Today we're going to do something a little different by bringing you some of the dumbest thieves out there. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to like and subscribe, and don't forget to hit the bell so you never miss out.
Robbery has turned into a potentially explosive situation.
Hey everyone, this is Jassel from Criminal Fix and GPR. I have Crazy Chris off screen with me tonight, but he is here.
Hello.
Thank you for joining me, Crazy Chris. Like I said, tonight we're going to change it up a little bit. I feel like we could use a good laugh. So we're going to bring you some of the dumbest thieves that I could find out there. There's so many. There really are. But here's 15 of them. So we're going to start not in America. We are going to go over across the pond and we're going to Lancashire in the UK. So a retired couple came home from vacation or holiday, and this was back in 2014. And when they got home, they found a burglar fast asleep in their bed.
Wait, just chilling out? Just like full
No,
on
he wasn't
nap
just
time?
chilling. He was sleeping. He was fast asleep in the bed. So I'm going to totally butcher this name, but it's, oh gosh, I don't even know how to try it. Lukacs Choganowski. Totally butchered that. So sorry.
This is why we
need
need tea. This is it right here.
But anyway, he did their dishes. He washed their clothes. He picked up around the house a little bit, even bought some groceries. And you'd think, it's like, did he think he lived there? I mean,
So can we, I'm going to shoot him my address because I would like someone to come over and do all that for me.
So Martin Holtby and Pat Dyson came home from their vacation, and she's quoted saying their house wasn't too tidy when they left for vacation. And their unplanned house guest apparently is originally from Poland. And he kindly tidied up for them.
What a sweet guy.
She's also quoted saying, quote, "He did burn an old saucepan, but that happens." And quote,
So we need more people like this wonderful couple, because
she's just totally chill about it.
I mean, it happens. He burned a saucepan. It's fine.
No, it's okay.
Fine.
I mean, he did dust and vacuum and buy some groceries so that we came home
Maybe he
to
was
some groceries.
auditioning for new husband. Maybe
What was that show? Husband Swap or
husbands. Yeah, that's what it was. That's what he was just in the wrong house.
He was just in the wrong house. There you go.
It's like, I'm gonna show off a little bit.
He did admit to the burglary and was given a 2-year conditional discharge, which I'm not sure what that means in the UK, but it's based off what I do know, it sounds similar to like being paroled.
Yeah, it's
and
probation.
200 pounds in costs.
It's probation. It's the equivalent of probation here. That's awesome, though.
So, right. So, staying in Europe, we have Gary Ruff, who brandished a cucumber covered with a black sock and demanded money from a female cashier at a bookmaker shop. So there was an off-duty police officer nearby. He heard the commotion. Of course, is like, what's going on? And he sees that this guy has a weapon. He's pointing at the cashier. She's refused to give him any money, by the way.
Because it doesn't look like a gun?
Well, it was a black sock, so maybe, I don't know, you had to assume that there was some kind of weapon behind there, right? So he gets tackled by Detective Sergeant White, who then removed the sock from the weapon, revealing that it was just a lowly cucumber.
That's pretty fantastic. So
So he claims that this was just a joke, that admittedly went too far and wrong, and that it was just a stupid joke. And, he's like, I'm not a robber. It was just a joke, but it was a stupid joke. So he got in trouble for fake robbing with a cucumber.
I mean, that's awfully nice of them, because if you'd have done that here, you were very likely to have been shot.
Yeah, depending on where you're at. You just might have been.
That's pretty fantastic, though. So this guy's, I had a great punchline, and now it's gone. I don't remember. Sorry. Something about vegetables. I don't know.
So now this is 2015. We have Christopher.
Bangers and mash. That's what I was going to say.
Bangers and
It was
mash.
going to be a joke about bangers and mash because guns bang. But anyways, it's the moment's gone. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I think that worked better with a potato, though.
Shh. Don't confuse people. Least of all me.
So now we're over in Wales. Okay. We have Christopher Badman, who placed a bag over his head and went into a hotel.
A plastic bag?
No, just a bag.
Okay,
It
like
just
a
says
paper
bag,
bag.
yeah.
I'm assuming paper bag.
Well, based off the surveillance cameras, it looks like a paper bag.
Okay.
So I didn't see any holes for eyes, though, so I'm not really sure how he was seen out
Did
of
he
it.
draw them on?
Maybe drew a smiley face.
I'm sorry. Continue.
So anyway, we're at a hotel, Marine Hotel in Porthcawl in Wales, and this is during an Elvis Presley convention. So he was going in and robbing the rooms, and the thing is, though, is he went into the hotel wearing the bag over his head. He went into the rooms, and as far as we know, he kept the bag over his head when he was in the room, because when he came out in the hallway, he was wearing it still. But then he took it off, looked right at the security camera. And 2 + 2 makes 4. So he had his face.
Oh, thank you. Well, thank you very much.
His face was on full view for the security cameras, making it very easy to identify him and therefore find him.
Okay. The Darwin Award. That's the Darwin Award right there. You have mastered the paper bag. It is placed solemnly over your head. I imagine his pregame ritual before this went on. This had to be like the greatest pregame, where he's like, I'm going to do this, man. No one's ever going to find me. No one can even see me.
pumped.
I'm not even going to cut in eye holes because I'm that good. And he goes in, walks right through the hotel lobby with a paper bag on his head. No one stops him. And he's thinking,
I mean, maybe they were all in the convention
maybe
and the
everybody
lobby
was,
was
like,
fairly
covering, maybe they were all covering their
empty.
face.
Or maybe he came in through a side door.
Something.
It doesn't
Something.
really specify when I found that.
But he gets up there, gets into the rooms, and he starts robbing them. And he's like, yes,
Yes.
I'm done. I've got all of it.
Yeah, like,
Wait a
I
minute.
wish I could have found out more information, because it's like, how did he get into the rooms? Because this is digital
yeah.
age. We're using cards. We're not using keys.
Although,
I mean,
in fairness,
this is also in Wales, and maybe they
yes.
do things differently.
a lot
I've never
of
been there.
a lot of the hotels, not all of them, but a lot of the hotels are old. They are historic in the traditional sense that we would think about them. So a lot of them actually still use the old key locks as opposed to the digital locks, like where you'd see a Holiday Inn or a
Where you can use your phone to get in.
yeah, exactly. So you use a card, just not in the same way that you would use a card. But yeah,
So maybe just jimmy the lock.
he just takes it off and looks right at the camera.
He just looks right at the camera. I mean, he might as well smile and put his
This was
ID up.
professional level, and he
And
blew
not
it.
at the same time.
All right, buddy. Good job. You are now infamous. Congratulations, bag boy.
All right. Next on the list, we have Dean Smith of Treorchy, Wales, and went into a Barclays, which was his bank.
Right.
So he went in there because he needed to change his address. So he changed his address, saw that there's money in the tills at a bank, and returned 30 minutes later to raid the bank wearing a very interesting disguise. He had on a hooded jacket, hood up, sunglasses, and for some strange reason, he put socks over his shoes. That was part of his disguise.
right.
So
Better than a sock over a cucumber, I guess.
I guess. So the teller refused him any money, and he ran away. But of course, they recognized him because he was just in there 30 minutes beforehand, giving them his new address.
The minute you said he was changing his address, I was like, oh no.
So obviously he was pretty easy to find later.
Thankfully, he updated his info.
Thanks for making it a little easier for us to find you.
Oh, God.
All right, so next.
We're moving on.
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
we're going to move on. These stories aren't our normal, our 45-plus minute
I want to
stories.
linger
They're
on
not
this
good
guy
full
for
of
a minute,
details.
though. I want to savor this.
He clearly was a professional.
This is Lupin. This is some class act stuff right here.
Yes, yeah.
Excuse me. Can I make a withdrawal, please?
We do
All of
movies
them.
here, and I feel like we should reenact some of these sometime.
I very much want to do.
I feel like the next time we do a Dumbest Criminals, we should pre-record reenactments.
Oh, God.
So that we can show our viewers some reenactments.
If it wasn't so dang expensive to record these videos.
Well, not these ones, those ones, though, yeah.
Probably spend more money recreating the video than he got from the tills when he tried to
Well,
rob
he didn't get anything. So what the funny thing is, though, is like we could be just as professional and well done as these thieves are.
We'll just like use cardboard boxes to read the level of professional.
This ATM is a cardboard. This cardboard box is an ATM.
This is so good. We'll literally have somebody with a sock over a cucumber behind the till, right? We're using the same people.
Right?
Okay, all right, sorry, go ahead.
So now we're going to go to Andrew Hennels, who decided to rob a Tesco, which is a gas station over there, with a knife. So he robbed them and then proceeded to brag about it on Facebook.
What?
So on his Facebook, he put, quote, doing Tesco over, 3 separate words separated by a period. And so he threatens the cashier with a knife. And then he proceeds to steal the vehicle of an elderly couple that was at the ATM and go to a pub where he was recognized. Turned into the police, and the police later found him with the vehicle and 410 pounds that apparently he got from the Tesco gas station.
Okay. So just real quick, I think perhaps this man might be a little loony and that he possibly believed he was in San Francisco, where you can steal up to $950 and not be prosecuted. I think.
Well, no, I think that has to be stuff, not cash.
Is it just stuff?
I don't know.
I'd have to look at that law. But see, I live here and I'm not that confused. I just don't do it. That's usually the easier way. But yeah, nice.
I mean,
Good
I was
job.
taught not to steal growing up, but
I don't know. We're not in the same position they are, I guess.
I guess
That's.
you never know what reasons people have.
I mean, some of them you could probably guess. I think this guy just wanted to brag on Facebook. I did the Tesco over.
Maybe.
Come out to the pub. Drinks on me tonight, boys. Lads. Sorry. Drinks on me tonight, lads. Sorry, it's a terrible accent. He's going to whoop my ass.
Well, I know we really should have her here for this, right?
Right. Sorry.
So our next burglar is a more well-versed burglar because he's got more than one to rack up before when he gets caught.
A little experience.
So Ashley Keat, he broke into a home in Rotherham and proceeded to take a selfie in the residence with a stolen SIM
over
card.
this Rotherham.
So it was a stolen SIM card, and then he proceeded to post it to WhatsApp.
What?
Which ended up also sending it to all of the victims' colleagues who reported it to the police. Like, hey, there's this strange guy in my colleague's house.
What? Why? First of all, I feel like some of these people are literally like, I wonder if I can be on World's Dumbest Criminals. Like they're
trying.
That has to be. Why would you go on? You know what?
They
Actually,
ended up getting tied to several break-ins, though. that some of them he also took selfies at. So he was
Well, then they're lucky they found him.
right. So he's well versed. He's done this before.
The what's
just
that
not,
bandit.
not wise at the same time, So
There you go. That's the story of the WhatsApp bandit. Good grief. You know what? I mean, honestly, though, with as little policing as is on some of these, they're very lucky. I think every criminal should do that because there's no way they'll get caught. Everybody that commits a crime should post it on social media.
yeah, that's
every
a good
time.
idea.
Yeah, every single time. That should always happen. Every time.
Make sure you hit all of them though. You got to
Yeah,
Snapchat.
and make sure you tag people too.
Yeah, definitely.
And if you want, just tag the police department. They'll never find you.
I did find people that did that.
Yeah, they don't know how to do that.
They didn't do robberies, though, so we're not talking about them today.
Anyways, go ahead.
So we're back across the pond here in the U.S., and we're in northern Cambria, Pennsylvania, where Jeffrey McMullen, regular customer of the, was it Ameriserve Bank? So it's a smaller bank, I guess, because I've never heard of it, and I even lived in Pennsylvania. So he handed 2 notes to the teller. In one note, he politely wrote, quote, "Federal bank robbery, please hand over $1, end quote. So the teller recognizes him because he's a regular, patron at the bank.
It said $1.
And yeah, it said $1.
Okay.
And
All
so
right.
the teller thought it was a joke. And told him to go to a second teller, and the second teller also thought he was joking, and just started like walking away, and he got angry and told her to, quote, to give him the money so no one got hurt. And he wanted to be arrested. This guy wanted to be caught, which is
Okay.
why he only asked for $1.
Got it.
But
Makes more sense now. I was going to ask.
he wanted, it doesn't say why, but he wanted to be sent to a federal prison near his home.
Okay.
I mean, but if we go back
that's some
to-
jailbreak stuff right there. That's
Right. If we go back to like the pizza bomber, our first episode, and we think about, I forget his name, that's still in prison, but he was like, prison's way better than anything that I had out there. I don't mind being here.
I mean, you get 3 hots and the federal pen system.
Well, he stayed
is-
clean. In his situation in particular, it helped him stay clean. And so he figured by being in prison, he was forced to be clean.
Oh.
So
Well, he went to a good prison then, because that's a big problem in most prisons now.
I mean, he's still there. So I don't
mean-
know. Maybe he's just staying away from it.
I mean, it's easy to do if you just stay away from it, but getting caught up in it is not that difficult. So it's good on him for staying clean. But as far as the other guy is concerned, I don't really have a lot to add to that.
We don't
but
have a whole lot to go
enjoy
on
your
for
3 hots
him.
and a cop, bro.
Right? Not sure why you wanted to go to federal prison,
Damn.
but okay. I feel like
Maybe
if
they've
you
got
wanted to
better
make
TV
sure you
programming.
went, you would have asked for more than $1.
I
If you wanted to make certain you got there.
apparently.
But I mean, without hurting anybody. That's I guess the way to do it.
I guess. Maybe because he's like, I only asked for $1. This is, but I wanted a say in my sentencing. Maybe, I don't know. That this bears following up.
So let's go to the other side of the country.
All
Okay,
right.
we're in LA.
Oh boy. Can't wait.
So 3 people tried to break into a home, and as they were trying to break into the home, the victim was home and called the cops. They called 911 and let them know somebody's trying to break into our home. And so they demanded cash from her, and it was just her and her baby. And somebody knocked on the door. Well, they thought it was one of their accomplices. It was the cops.
Imagine
Like, hey,
The
bro.
panic.
Oh, wait a minute.
the panic.
The look of, oh, shit.
It was at that moment
Well,
Jonathan knew He fucked up.
He slammed the door in the cop's face.
Because that doesn't scream, I'm guilty immediately.
And they tried to flee. But of course they got caught. Because the cops were already there.
That's like a scene out of Benny Hill. Like,
I still feel like we should reenact these, man. Just saying.
like he answers the door to the police officer. Like, no, thank you. Slams the door.
That's not our pizza. So
Wait, you're not my Uber.
excuse me. All right, so we're going to move to Texas now.
All right.
All right, we're in Sugar Land, Texas, where we have two people that were breaking into the Best Buy. Now, they apparently stole some electronics, laptops, whatnot.
Sure.
But while they were there, they butt dialed 911. So they butt dial 911
Had to be an iPhone because you
at
hit
the
the
same
button so many
time that
times.
the alarm gets tripped. So it's like, someone, I'm assuming they probably were like, oh crap, someone's in the building, and with these people that are breaking into the building because they're calling 911, right? Wait a minute, this is a butt dial. How about you just
Hello?
get over there, because I feel like they're turning themselves in.
Hey, bro. Hey, no, just drive over here. No, the back. Wait, why do you want to know where I'm at?
Well, all
Yes,
they got
I'm
were
fine. Why do
background
you
noises.
keep asking me that?
Well, all they got were background noises, right? And the suspects did get away, but they were captured. Well,
They get away.
they managed to get out of the building before the cops got there, but not so quickly out of the building and gone, because they were pretty much right behind them. And after a high-speed chase, they got caught and, of course,
Okay.
arrested.
After a high-speed chase.
After a high-speed chase in Sugar Land, Texas.
I really, I hope that there's the butt dial audio available somewhere. It's like, just imagine the swear. How'd they know, man? We lost him, bro. Wait, how did they find us? Like, his iPhone is literally set to Find My, right? He's got the location all the whole time. They're like, you know what? Just let him go back to the house. We're bust
We'll
him at
get
the
him
house.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll get him there.
Everybody take 5. Go grab some donuts. We'll be fine.
Excuse me. Laughing too much is making me cough.
Oh, God.
So,
I know I keep saying bandit, but that's butt dial bandit. Like, that just rolls off the tongue. The butt dial bandit. All right, go ahead. Sorry.
all right, next we're gonna give a shout out to my friend Mike in Connecticut. This one's in Bridgeport, Connecticut. So, hey, Mike. So,
I'm sure he's going to be pleased.
well, I don't think he's in Bridgeport.
Does this
But
have anything to do with bacon?
no,
Oh,
no,
all
he would
right.
be really excited if that was the case.
Yeah. Sorry, Mike.
So Albert Bailey tried to rob the People's United Bank in Bridgeport, Connecticut. So apparently he likes to order out,
Okay.
because he called 10 minutes ahead and placed an order for money to be put in a sack and left on the floor
Oh, my God.
so that no one would have to come in and make a scene by waving a gun around or anything.
You guys can't see me right now, but I've
He's
facepalmed
facepalming.
so hard that I literally touched the back of my head through the front of my head.
I'm surprised you didn't hear his hand hit his face. So,
Could you, like, that is some sophisticated criminality right there.
I mean, not really, though.
I mean, that's
Some
you're
ballsy
being-
criminality.
You're being polite. You're like, hey, listen, I'm gonna show up. I'm gonna rob you. Could you please have some curbside for me? Like, that'd be great. And actually, could you throw in like some wontons and some?
I mean, this might make a little more sense if it was during the COVID times.
Yeah, I want to rob you, but I don't want to get COVID.
Yeah.
Like,
I might have it too, so I don't want to get you guys sick. So just leave it on the floor. It's cool. I'll come get it.
and make sure you're wearing a mask. Put your gloves on when you're handling that money. Sorry, God. My eyeballs hurt. I wasn't even
Well,
there.
Bailey had an accomplice.
Oh, why?
Well,
what?
because he was driving the getaway car. He needed his 16-year-old accomplice. So 10 minutes later, the 16-year-old accomplice shows up, walks in the bank. The teller is still on the phone with the cops.
Oh yeah, they're here. Hold on, I'll put them on for you.
So he got about $900 from the teller in the bag.
They actually did it.
Yeah, and
It almost worked.
it almost worked.
What?
So he runs to the car, but the cops are in the parking lot, so they get arrested right there in the parking lot.
Okay, well, I mean, thank God the response time was just under 10 minutes or just over 10 minutes.
But why did they comply?
I don't. The only thing
I mean,
that I
why
can
didn't
imagine,
you just put a bunch of napkins in a bag?
just to be specific, well, because if they checked and they did have a gun, like they could get shot. Like I understand
guess.
to a point, and especially if it's handled, the money's insured. That's the entire purpose of the FDIC, right?
Yeah.
The money's insured. It's fine.
And it was only $900,
right
by
and
comparison.
just throw it in there,
especially for our next one.
Yeah, just throw it in there and just drop it on the ground. And if they come and get it, they come and get it. If they don't, you're on the phone with the police. I mean,
if you don't,
and if
well,
you don't
they'll be
comply,
on
you might
camera.
get shot, right?
Your lot cameras might pick up their license plate.
But I
Who
feel like
knows?
if the guard or if the bank had a guard, like the guard would just be sitting in an office, like peeking around the corner, waiting. The guy
Right.
comes, grabs the bag, and he's like, "All right, get on the ground. You're under arrest, idiot." Like, and I suppose in this case, honestly, this was handled non-violently. I'm assuming.
It sounds like it.
Yeah, and it was handled quickly, peacefully, and nobody got hurt. So,
Like, you
at
guys
the end
are
of the day,
caught.
for $900, it's not even worth the criminal's life. It's not.
No.
I get the, if you put them down, they don't do it again, kind of thing. I understand that, but at the same time, they're not going to do it again. At least not call ahead.
Right?
I can't. The fact that they almost got away with it, though, that's the one
Like,
that.
hey, yeah, I'd like to order a bag of money.
Drop it
I'll be
off.
there in like 10 minutes. Just set it on the floor. I'll just come in and grab it. It's cool.
And you know what? Like I'm sorry. I'm going to throw this idea out there because I have to now.
If they order delivery, they'd have to tip.
Right.
Is that where you were going with that?
No. I
Okay.
got to like with the advent of drones.
They could have had a drone pick
You
it
could have
up.
had a drone pick it up, and like literally just set it
Yeah.
outside in the middle of the parking lot and do not come near it. If I see any
Right.
police officers, I'll do something to the bank that's very violent and loud. I'm not going to say the words because YouTube will take me down for like encouraging violence or something stupid. But literally, just have the drone fly in, scoop up the money, and then fly
fly
away.
off.
What are they going to like? The police aren't
Like
gonna,
that one Bones episode where
where
they
carrying
find the
skull.
head.
Yeah.
They find the head and they carry it through downtown DC.
And that's what I'm like, but thinking about that, I'm like, that's actually almost brilliant. Like, it was like one step away from being completely and totally brilliant.
But
Honestly.
not worth it.
No, absolutely not. Like, don't actually do this, but
And now
I'm
we're
thinking about it.
laughing at
Yeah, and I'm like, I'm sure that, because I know the police have drones too, but could you imagine that? That's the wave of the
A drone
crime
off?
future. Yeah, the drones are literally high-speed drone chase. we need billions of dollars for the best drones.
Yeah, and this
Sorry.
is where our gamers, they get employed to chase each other on drones. So, excuse me, we're gonna stick with banks.
More banks.
Yep, 2 armed men in masks held up a teller at a small bank in Houston, Texas. They made off with $62,000.
Woo! It's a lot more than
Right?
900.
A lot more than 900. So 2 days later, we're back on Facebook.
What?
The teller posts in all capital letters and for some reason censoring the B word. I'm rich,
Blank.
B word, all capital letters. And for whatever reason, they didn't want to use the full word. Excuse me. And her boyfriend changed his status to, quote, wipe my teeth with hundreds, all capital letters.
I
So-
mean, that's not a direct confession. In
It's
fairness,
not.
In fairness.
But it didn't take long for the police to also do 2 + 2 = 4 and figure out that this was an inside job.
Yeah. I mean, when the teller suddenly declares that they have a windfall of money and the bank was just robbed, listen, that's circumstantial, but I promise you, there are thousands, if not tens of thousands of criminals in jail because of circumstantial evidence. Promise. That doesn't change a thing.
So this was a crew, okay? So we had the two guys that came in and robbed the bank. One of them was her boyfriend. The other one was someone's brother. They don't specify when I found the story. They don't specify whose brother it was. So it was two girls, a brother, and her boyfriend.
The internet has ruined me. Whenever I hear two girls, my brain does things. Go ahead. The internet has ruined me. Damn you, internet! Go ahead.
So another post stated, quote, "You have to past the line sometimes," all capital letters, and they spelled past, P-A-S-T, and to get dis money.
Nope.
It was, you have to past the line sometimes to get dis money.
Okay.
Yeah, so they passed the line.
Okay.
Right into prison.
Yep. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200.
Nope, go straight to jail.
I mean, prison. You're not going to jail. You're going to prison.
Yeah, because that's, I mean.
You don't get out in 30 days. You're done.
I mean, we had a guy wanted to go to federal for $1. I'm pretty sure you're going to federal for $62,000.
I mean, that's a lot of money. They got away with a lot of money.
Bank robberies are federal crimes, so.
Yeah, all bank, yeah.
Yeah, all bank robberies are
They
federal
fixed
crimes.
all that.
So, I mean, maybe they got to
Well, they
be
apparently
in the
got this
same
money.
block as their friend.
Apparently.
Maybe.
All right.
I don't know.
Yeah, I got nothing better. They got this money, and now somebody else is going to get this ass. Go ahead.
So now we have a very creative thief.
Ooh.
Super creative.
All right.
Okay, we have 53-year-old Michael Anthony Fuller from North Carolina. Mary and Keith in North Carolina. Hi.
Okay.
They aren't part of this, though. So he walked into Walmart,
All right.
purchased a vacuum cleaner and a microwave
Okay.
for $476. Okay, well,
The vacuum was probably $470 of that.
Well, I don't know. I don't know how much vacuums and microwaves cost unless you're buying a Dyson.
You can buy like a new microwave for like $15. So, like,
So $476, right?
sure.
And he paid with $1 million note from Monopoly.
First of all, there is no $1 million Monopoly note.
Apparently there is.
No, nope, there is not. Now, I'm Googling that. You keep talking, I'm Googling this because I want to see if there's a $1 million note from Monopoly.
That's what I was just looking up. So he demanded his change of $999,524 from the cashier, making a big scene. So of course the police were called and he was promptly arrested and charged with attempting to obtain property by false pretenses.
That's no.
The newer Monopoly games might have it.
Hold on.
I don't think they went past 500 when I was a kid.
I don't think that it does. $1 million? No, not baby. What in the world?
$1 million baby.
Monopoly note would be a lot better. Let's see. Sorry, I'm trying to do like 3 things at once here, and apparently I'm just okay. $1 million Monopoly note. We're going to images.
Like
Walmart was the first thing that popped
like
up.
how Walmart was the first thing that came up.
There are there are fake $1 million
one.
notes.
There's one right there.
What is the Monopoly minute? Hold on.
Yeah.
Huh. I'll be danged.
It must be one of the new one of the newer games.
Maybe. Hang on. I'll pull this over for everybody to see because it's interesting.
But yeah.
Not what I meant to do.
All he wanted was his vacuum cleaner and microwave and change. I don't see the problem.
Clearly not. This is ridiculous. Okay, I can't. I'm having a bad time. Hold on. I got it. All right. So Continue the story. I'll deal with this. You continue the story.
Well, that's it for him.
Oh, is that really
yeah.
it? Oh, okay.
He was arrested right there on site. He didn't get his microwave or his vacuum cleaner or his change.
But why not? I would imagine that he got all of that, right?
All right.
I can't imagine.
Please
that
bear with
he
us.
got-
Chris is actually doing a whole new job today by producing the show.
Shh! Don't tell people things. All right, hold on. I almost got it. Almost got it. We're almost there. We're almost there. We're almost there. Almost got it. Almost there. Yeah,
There we
I
go.
did it.
$1 million note, in case you weren't aware.
There it is, y'all. All right, I feel much better about that. All right, we're good. Now I gotta fix it. I'm sure Chambers is gonna watch this video and just absolutely be like, "This stupid." All right.
Never let him do my job again.
Right. All right. So new thing. Moving on.
All right, moving on. We're going to go a little east to Georgia.
Eastbound and down.
Excuse me. So this was in 2018. We're going to stick with gaming. A man robbed a gaming store in Georgia. And to hide from the security cameras, he put a plastic bag or packaging of some kind over his head that was transparent.
Simply brilliant.
Simply brilliant.
Simply brilliant.
So, of course, he's seen on the security cameras bouncing around the store in his brilliant disguise, and his face very clearly visible through the hole that he put in the plastic disguise so he could breathe. So he was smart enough to allow himself to breathe.
I'm done with these people.
It doesn't even say what he was trying to steal. Maybe games.
I don't know.
Maybe a gaming system. Maybe a PS5. No, PS5 wasn't around in 2018. Maybe a PS4. But
Okay.
so, of course,
Thank God he had breathing holes.
courtesy of his insufficient disguise, he was captured soon after.
I mean, whatever happened to
didn't
the good
really-
old pantyhose disguise?
I don't know.
It does the best job. Like, it blocks facial recognition. It completely distorts the features of your face. You can see through it. Like, I mean, use fishnets though, because I want a hilarious picture to show everybody.
I mean, anyone in pantyhose on their face looks hilarious to me. But, so now, I didn't make notes of where this one was at. I apologize.
That's all right.
But we have two aspiring criminals that were trying to rob an ATM for cash. So, of course, they're like, how am I going to get into this ATM machine? I got a brilliant idea. We're going to use a blowtorch. So they use this blowtorch, and they get past the heavy metal frame, and then they soon realize
It's concrete.
this was a bad idea because they set the money on fire.
Yeah.
So,
And on
because
top of that,
you see, paper is flammable.
well, it's cloth, but still extremely flammable.
Right. And so they were like inches away from actually being successful with this until they set the money on fire. All of it. None of it was saved. It was all lit up.
I thought you were going to say they set themselves on fire, and I was about to lose it. And
No,
Cackle.
just the money.
so they got caught, I'm assuming, from cameras or somebody see them.
Cameras.
Okay.
The cameras, and they probably got tracked down. They didn't really go into creative detail, and I kind of wish I had footage of that to see their faces go, oh crap, this was a bad idea.
Why is this? Do you smell that? What is it? That smells like burning paper.
It doesn't smell like burning
it's
metal
the
anymore.
metal. It's the metal. It's fine. And I'll just keep cutting.
I
Hey,
mean,
the ATM is smoking. Like, no, like
it's
a
on
lot.
fire. Well, so that is 14 of the dumbest thieves that I found on the internet today. Well, not today, over the last few days, but
Yeah.
But
Was that Florida?
it doesn't say.
It had to be Florida.
I didn't make a note, which tells me it probably didn't say because I'm pretty good with my notes.
Nope. You
I
had
do make
13
mistakes.
out of 14. Nope.
No, that was 14.
That's why I said you had 13 good notes out of 14.
Well, yeah, but I've got a 15th.
Oh, we're going to
Our
15.
15th is our most wonderful. We're leaving the country again.
All right, where are we going?
Okay, we're going to Venezuela.
Oh, boy.
Now, this video ended up going viral. And so we're actually going to show it to you.
Okay, yeah, I got
we're going to end this one with a shoplifter who was caught trying to steal multiple pairs of jeans from a clothing store. The video went viral, showing that she was wearing like 8 or so pairs of jeans. And she's pretty skinny when you start with those. So she's a very tiny individual. And she's just one at a time until she's down to her own pair. But that was her attempt to steal them. She just kept putting on extra pairs of jeans.
All right.
So here, go ahead and show them the video. Okay, there's one.
All right, we're going to count. There's 1.
2. I mean, he's counting, but
I don't know what they're saying.
there's 3.
Just
The zipper got stuck on that one. If you look closely, you can see the zipper got stuck.
4.
So there's 5.
Oh, my God.
There's 6.
Oh, my God. Look, and she changed his colors here.
Oh, yeah, 8. And then she's down to her own.
8 pairs.
8 pairs of jeans. Now, that video is available on Facebook. And you could probably find it on YouTube as well. But yeah, that was one I feel like we kind of had to share the video on, because I don't think talking about it really does it justice.
No, that was like,
but
she wasn't done.
I said, you can see she's small. She's a small individual. And so to walk in small and to come out not as small, because it's not like she wasn't that much bigger. Those must have been thin pairs of jeans, because she didn't put on, those 8 pairs of jeans.
Good God.
They must be thin pairs of jeans.
I mean, all she did was go up like 1 or 2 sizes each time.
Probably.
So
probably only 1, based on how tight they were.
Yeah. The fact that she was able to climb in them.
Right? Without them getting all bunched up and
the only thing
funky.
that, see, now
maybe they were skinny jeans.
I thought about this.
Maybe she started with skinny jeans.
Possibly. I thought about this. If you were to put them all in each other, like literally like stack them up inside of each other and then climb into them, it would be a lot easier than trying to fit into 8 or 9 pairs of jeans.
You think?
Yeah. Literally layer the clothing.
When you get home, I feel like you should try this for us.
Are you going to take the video? That's the new internet challenge.
I'll take the video. The new internet challenge. How many pairs of jeans can you wear at once?
You know what? How many pairs of jeans can you wear at once? And then the second part of the video is while climbing the milk crates. That's the new thing. I'm going to see. I'm all right. So the
I feel
next,
like people are already probably dying
video.
over milk crates. I don't think we should add to it.
I've seen these. They're so crazy. Like they're nuts. So like we'll talk about that on the GPR show. But sweet baby Jesus, I'm probably gonna end up doing it. I'm not gonna lie, because
please don't.
It looks really stupid.
I don't want to take you to the hospital.
Oh, just let me die. I'll be fine.
I'll be sure to let your mom know how it happened.
All right.
Sorry, but he was just walking up milk crates and happened to fall.
Wearing 8 pairs of jeans.
And we have it on video if you want to watch, but I don't think you want to watch.
Wearing 8 pairs of, like, could you imagine going to the
you got to top her. You got to do 9. She had on 9 because she did have on her own pair.
Well, we could have saved Crazy Chris's life, but we couldn't get through the jeans to set the leg, so he died of sepsis. I'm done. Show's over.
So
go home.
That was 15 of the dumbest thieves that I felt like sharing with you guys tonight. There are so many more out there. Oh, there's so many. I've actually started lists for several, so we're actually going to come back and do some more of these dumb criminals, because they are true. Shockingly true, and fun. So, I figure it's something that we can change up a little bit every once in a while and bring you something. I got a good Florida list already going. I mean, that's an easy list to make, though. There's so many
You got to start
Florida
with
man
the
stories.
the face eater 9000.
So thank you, Crazy Chris, for joining me tonight. Even though you're off camera, you guys had to look at my mug the whole time. So sorry about that. But thank you for joining in. It was super fun tonight to be able to laugh at crimes. So excuse me. Please be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell so that way you are notified anytime there's new videos coming out. And don't forget that we have geekpublicradio.com, where you can get a membership. It's only $5 a month. You have access to exclusive content that you just can't get anywhere else. Movies, shorts, live recordings of the
Specifically, there are 9 shorts that are available, so that way you can put them on.
You can watch them all at once. But there's a lot available.
Whole train of thought just gone.
There's a lot available on geekpublicradio.com. Like I said, it's only $5 a month, and it really helps support the show and the station. And it helps bring you even more content. The more members we have, the more money we have coming in, the more we can fund to bring out more to you guys. So it all adds up.
We can do those reenactment videos with more than just cardboard boxes. So
yeah. But I feel like the funnier we make them, the better. But if you have any suggestions for dumb criminals or any true crime stories that you would like to have us talk about, research and talk about on the show, please be sure to leave that in the comments. I do appreciate comments that are left for us very much, because I am new at this. This is completely out of my comfort zone, and I'm very much so enjoying it, though. So if you guys have any suggestions, comments, or anything, please be sure to leave them below, and I will make sure that I keep an eye on everything to make sure I am seeing your comments. So thank you for tuning in to Geek Public Radio. This is Jassel with your Criminal Fix.